Clovis Unified Board policy will continue to change as the laws change. Just to be clear, this change was done by California Department of Public Health.
There were some changes to the quarantine based on masking, and there's a modified quarantine. If you're fully vaccinated and you have an exposure and you're a close contact, that has been within 6 feet for a cumulative of 15 minutes unmasked. So if you are vaccinated, there tells you, the green kind of tells you where you can go. If you're not, the red X, so you can see the key there. I think the biggest change for us, besides the vaccination status, which applies to perhaps our intermediate and high school students that fall in those categories, and our employees, is the modified quarantine box on the left for unvaccinated students. And this really does state a close contact can remain in school if both COVID positive and the close contact individuals were masked at the time of exposure, so long as the close contact remains asymptomatic. They continue to wear a mask as required. They test 2 times per week during that 10-day period, and they refrain from extracurricular activities such as sports activities that we require them to unmask. And the intent, as my understanding, was to try to maximize students being in the classroom. And so if...
Well, thank you. Certainly some of this stuff is relatively new. We don't have a lot of options on there, do we?
No, it comes down as a legal mandate that we'll have to follow, but we do still need to process what that will look like with testing, how to do all of that, and working through that.
But my understanding is that they can choose not to be vaccinated. It's just that they will have to be tested regularly.
That is correct.
And what happens if these tests come back positive? They will be...
Then we would do they would need to quarantine or isolate, because they're positive, and then we would have to do contact tracing.
Right. They've done the 10 days, they come back. Okay. Now they have had COVID, they have antibodies, I'm assuming. Are they gonna, if they still, I'm not getting vaccinated, do they start all over again and be tested every 2 weeks?
It almost treats them as if they are vaccinated.
Correct, for that 90 days.
For 90 days.
For 90 days.
Okay. California issued a mask mandate for all K through 12 schools. If you've been paying attention, they changed a lot. And we want this to be a live document. There's no way we could come back to the board and continue to change things. So we gave the directive, we want to stay within the law, and if the law changes, this directive changes. But our process, our policy does not change, but how we implement it does.
These are not laws, they are guidelines. The legislature makes laws, not the edicts from the emperor Gavin Newsom. It doesn't work that way. That's not how it works. And what you guys are doing by allowing this to happen, you're allowing kids to again wear the yoke of what is happening in the state by somebody that's on his way out, and you're allowing him to rule from the pulpit, and he is not part of this. The California Department of Health has become the CCPH, the Chinese Communist Party's health department, and this is not going to work for a lot of people in this district.